Come on to the clouds. No, no, I think I are able to see my screen, right? Move on to AWS account. More. Your aim is to work with NLP, right? First, I'll go for the brief, then I'll come to here. It was your MS Paint. Here is, see, somewhere I said ALP, then NLP, then GL. See, ALP works on which protocols now? Everybody know it. ALP works on HTTP and HTTPS. ALP works on which layer? ALP works on application layer. ALP works on application layer. Application layer. Okay. ALP works on ALP is suitable for one is microservice, one is microservices, and another one is containers. Containers. This is the nature of application load balancer. So, control Z or else. Now I hope it is visible proper. Now one more point. ALP supports multiple target groups. And one more point, ALB can handle path-based, path-based, post-based, post-based, and also query string. Query string. See, for example, already we have seen that I'm giving their online online class online class dot shop. This is this is post based. If you want to see path based online shop or online class dot shop slash slash maybe purchase or maybe may go with selling and also online class dot shop slash selling slash product slash sells. If you do like this is purely path based. Above one also path based. Path based. You may ask me how to apply a query string based. Someone is trying to join. Yeah. So good morning.
Good
Now,
morning, sir.
yeah, good. Thank you. Now I need to go for query string, right? query string. Online class dot shop question mark name is equal to Vishwa, name is equal to Vishwa and age is equal to maybe I don't know. I'm using 30. This is nothing but which base ma query string base. Query string base. This is the way we can. One more is also there. Headers. It will support headers. Headers we can't say directly. That will take maybe the request body. I think you know many people HEADRS headers. Headers will stay request body. Request body we can't see. There you know in HTTP get method is there, post method is there. I don't know how many of you know. If request body means it will go with the post method. That is the request body. Request body in the sense that is the post method. That is the high level. Okay. I hope you got little clarity regarding application load balancer. This already we did. If you want to see this, I'll show you examples also, but very simple. You can able to do it. Now our aim is NLP. NLP stands for Network Load Balancer. What is the main aim of Network Load Balancer? It works on, it works on TCP, TCP and UDP and UDP and also TLS, Transport Layer Security Protocols. It works on. Next, mainly it works on fourth layer. Fourth layer. See, it is fourth layer. Maybe which layer? There I can say simply transport layer. TRANS. Transport layer. It works on transport layer. That is the good thing. Transport layer. See, NLP mainly it takes millions of requests, millions of requests or each millions of requests and also high throughput, high throughput, high throughput, and also less latency, less less latency, latency, less. This is the very main aim of NLP. Main aim of NLP. See, even though NLP is there, suppose in our organization, very big organization, millions of requests are coming. They back end they may use NLP, front end they may use application load balancer. Application load balancer. Now they can combine these two load balancer according to industrial level. Now good to go. Now how to work with NLP? How to work with NLP? We are going to understand the thing. See, somewhere you have seen based on based on instance, based on instance, and also based on IP. Today we'll see both based on instance, based on IP. Okay. Now I'm entering into practical representation. There we can able to understand the little things little more. Now I'm moving to account. There click on where I am in Asia Pacific, Singapore. Yesterday also we worked with this. What about region only, right? This region. This Singapore region having three availability zone. Available. Each availability zone is nothing but one subnet. One subnet you need to consider. All three are public subnets. All three are public subnets. Now click on EC2s. If you want to work with these concepts, minimum two instances required. Click on launch instance, well-known concept, launch instance. There again I'm giving EC2. There we're giving, taking those two things and T2 micro only. Key pair, I'm taking maybe today as it is. I'm not touching. There, select existing security group. You know it. Select existing. What is this here? Launch wizard one. Everybody know, right? It contain what are the ports I published, ma? One is TCP, second one is HTTP. TCP, HTTP. People may feel what is the difference between TCP, HTTP, and UDP? Maybe in our brains, maybe small doubt is there. Try to understand. This is TCP. Assume this is the group name is to TCP. You need to consider TCP. This TCP under which protocols may work? Again HTTP, again HTTPS. This is if you want to differentiate, differentiation is very easy. If you want to segregate, little bit complex. Here, why it is complex? See, HTTP and HTTPS over TCP, over TCP. Without TCP, we can't work with these two. In the same way, UDP also same thing. UDP. See, again, I am taking UDP here. I am taking diagrammatic representation. You may ask, in UDP, what happened? Now I am taking here UDP. Assume UDP. UDP. In UDP also, if you want it, you can use their HTTP and HTTPS. Also, HTTP, yes. What is the main difference here? This is reliable. This is reliable. RELIABL, reliable. This is non-reliable. This is non-reliable. What is the difference between reliable? I said somewhere end-to-end communication, right? End-to-end communication. This is node 1, this is node 2, this is node 3, this is node 4, this is node 4. See, highly secured with a reliable communication will happen with the TCP. See, TCP mainly used for sensitive information and sensitive info and also text and also encrypted text will go encrypted text will go through TCP. Now what happened in UDP? UDP mainly used for audio, video, video, images. You may ask, can I work with text? Yes, it is possible. Can I work with any other thing? Can I work with sensitive data? Yes, you can work with that. But sensitive data will go in the form of plain text only. Plain text only. One more thing, I am not touching sensitive. Sensitive mainly used for TCP area only. These things are possible. But what was the problem here? I send ABC assume. Data will reach A and B only. Maybe you may lose C. Maybe you may lose A. If some data missing, if some data missing, your feeling is if some data missing, no problem. No problem. At that time, which is best one? Please respond. UDP is UDP. The spelling is wrong, right? Here is this is UDP. This is UDP, User Datagram Protocol. UDP, User Datagram Protocol. Anyway, you got the little clarity, right? This is highly secured and also very effective data transmission. 100% you sent ABC, and also I received ABC. That is the right form. That is the right form. Here you are sending ABC, assume you are sending ABC, I may receive BAC. That is also possible. That is also possible. In where? In UDP. UDP mainly tells us not secure and also not reliable. Not reliable. I hope you got the little clarity. Now coming to the NLP, see in NLP it may work with EIP. How many of you know EIP already we discussed? Elastic IPs. Elastic IPs. Why do we give elastic IP? Anyone can quick response. To fix the IP. To fix the IP for EC2 instance. Many people know their IPs are ephemeral. Yes or no? If you want to become a static, if you want to become a static IP, then you go for elastic IP. Compared to ALB, NLB is better performance, high performance, but cost effective also. You need to pay more. Yeah, this ALB, NLB services are free. These two free. Where whatever you are using with these remaining services, that is billable. We are using EC2, that is billable. Maybe from here after I may create. What about EAP? That may be billable services. Maybe anyway, we are going to move on to implementation. There, quickly go to two instances. Why should I go for three? I may go for two. Launch. I hope everything is clear, right? Now click on launch instance. Now I think it got launched. We may move on. Oh, I did a little thing, little problem. Now I need to install web server, right? Without installing web server, how can I know is it really working or not? Anyway, I created manually. I'll go and install manually. I'll go and install this. Uh, how can you how can you work with manual in the sense? See, can I able to connect to EC2 instance? First, we need to check. Maybe how can I check? You need to go to their security group. I think I didn't port publish to SSH. Please check it. See, SSH is there or not? Please observe. This is the regular interview question. You created one EC2 instance. You are not able to connect into EC2. Even still, I may not connect. Check it quickly. They are going to EC2. There, click on running. It may take 1 minute. It may take 1 minute. Once, maybe we may try meanwhile. There, refresh. You may get status check. What is the status check here? You may get anyone can quick response 2 by 2 or 1 by 2 or 3 by 3. Very recent. Very recent. Vishwa. Very recent is 3 by 3 Vishwa. If you create an account maybe today, you may get 3 by 3. Old accounts having 2 by 2. Some accounts, maybe even though 2 by 2, some instances may show 1 by 2, 1 by 2, or maybe 1 by 3, 1 by 3. But anyway, the right format is either 3 by 3 or 2 by 2. Now, what are those 2 or 3? Anyone can quick response. Maybe those instances are up and running. One is for system status check. Second one is instance status check. Third one is EBS status check. See, system status purely related to hardware. Instance status check purely related to OS, OS, and EBS purely related to storage, block storage. Is it okay for you? If everything is fine, our applications will run properly. Now refresh it. See, we may get 2.6. 2.6. How can I see those? Click on here. Click on here. You may one step down. There you may go for status and alarm. There see system status check, instant status check. Suppose maybe today evening I may go with one more account. There I may show you their EBS status check. EBS status check also. See, once it is up, then only it will go and check. First, which will check? System will check, then go for instance will check. Okay, good to go. Now, going to instances. Our aim is what? You need to connect to that. It won't connect, I said, right? We'll check it quickly. Can't connect. Where can I try? Is it instance connect? Simply click on connect. See, failed to connecting to your instance, it is giving clear indication error establishing SSH connection. Based on the SSH, you can able to understand, you need to do alteration. Vishwa, guide me what to do. Once it is not working, go to where? Security group. See the security group. There you need to. For example, I am only want to connect. Going to edit inbound rules. Add rule. I'm going to add SSH. For me only, right? For me only, I'm taking my IP. I'm taking what happened? SSH is missing. Yes, SSH. Now, is it okay for you? See, if you give public access, I said right, in real time, even your company, you see it, you never see 0.0.0. If on any one basis, if you see 0.0.0, we can see in real time also. Maybe wherever I worked with, there also only one person, manager level using 0.0.0. There it is showing vulnerability issues for my side. We raised a ticket. We are getting so many vulnerabilities. What was the problem? You are using 0.0.0. What he said, there I am using one web application that I need to give to multiple people. That's why if any web application related services are running in our instance, you must use 0.0.0. There is no other alternative. Okay, anyway, I can only use now this EC2 instance. Save rule, save rule. There, what can I do once again? Once again, go to instances. There, quickly, anyone click on it. Now, anyone try to connect. Connection will happen. Is it really connecting or not? It may connect 100%. Oh, again, getting problem. It need internet. It requires an internet. I think no need. Refresh. Okay, it is expecting internet access. Go to here. Where is now security groups? Their launch wizard only. I took right. Launch wizard only. They added launch wizard road. I think yes or no. Again, I may check properly. Go to EC2 instance. Their security. See it. Launch wizard one only, right? Yes. Anyway, now I am adding SSS22. I am modifying this one. To maybe anywhere IP4, but not that is not the right way. But anyway, I am connecting now. We'll trace it. Now good to go. EC2 once again. I think am I saved or not? These rules saved, right? After saving EC2, click on here, go to connect, again click on connect. Yeah, it needs internet access, that's why it is okay, no problem. There sudo hyphen I. Okay, good. Now what shall I do? I want to run either HTTPD or Nginx. You tell me which one shall I install quickly? Maybe there we need to change some things. What I need to change in the sense. Shall I go with HTTP or Nginx Viswa? There install HTTPD. There hyphen by. The first one, there I want to alter messages. Now what shall I do? The systemctl status HTTPD. There what I will do, there enable. After that, you may go with start. Start. After that, their CD where W, their HTML, their VI or CAD greater than index.html, their H1 welcome to httpd colon, their dollar symbol, there I go for ifconfig or hostname, hostname -f, hostname, there what I want to say, hostname -f, there hostname -f, even we may check manually, and then I go for okay. That's all. That's all. Now double quotation started now, right? Then I am giving H1. Then I am giving H1. Now control D. Control D. Now we need to again just start HTTPD. After starting, I am taking this public IP. This public IP, copy it. There I am pasting over here. You may see the output. Is it working or not? Now see, oh, HOSTNAME spelling. I think everything is right only, right? What happened? I didn't, I didn't use echo. Echo is not needed. HOST host name. HOST host. What happened? You may check it. Host name hyphen F. Is it giving right one only, right? HOSTNAME host name hyphen F. Host name hyphen F. Anyone? What was the problem here? What was the problem here? In my script, anything goes wrong? HOSTNAME host name hyphen F. I may check once again. Host name hyphen F. Here am I getting? I am getting. Okay, I want to get the IP address dynamically. IP address dynamically. Okay, I will go to here. There. What was there? Go to here. Quickly. We may move on to not here. Where is that code? Code downloads. I'm downloads only. Their code. They're easy to fundamentals. I think this line I want to add. Oh, echo I forgot. Echo I forgot. This line I wanted to. This is mandate. Echo only will give. Even we know very well. But anyway, no problem. Copy. Now what I want to add here? There go for cat greater than index.html. There you need to paste it. That's all. Paste. Now enter it. Yes, it will take care. No worries. Control D. Control D. Now sometimes no need to restart. The good practice is you must restart. Now refresh. You may able to see. Oh. Again something happened. What happened? Cat of is greater than index.html. Pasting. Anything missing here in my statement? I didn't check. I simply copy pasted. Control C. This way, anything wrong here? paste, echo, yeah, double quotation also there, right? There. The problem is this is not needed. Only up to this we require. Double quotation. Enter. Control D. Now I need to restart. Start. Going to refresh. Welcome, hello world. It is not taking. Okay, it is not only shell script only will do. Manually, it is not happening. Restart. That is the problem, maybe. Restart. No, good to go and check. Refresh. Refresh. Why it is not refreshing? I may open manually, don't worry. VI index.html. There, oh, my statement only there. Echo, but this is the manual content. This is the manual content HTML code. Only shell only can do this one. Okay. I understood. Where it can run. Okay. I may do another way. Through shell only I can do. What happening you may see. Escape, shift colon X. Now VI s.sh there I am pasting this line, copy it. I am following shell script rules, then only it will work. There, insert, paste it. What happened? Escape. There my cursor is going somewhere. Why? Right click. I didn't use insert. Right click, paste it. Now echo content is common. Where? Okay, good. Escape, shift colon X. Hereafter bash dot slash s.sh. Now systemctl restart httpd. Now I may check. Refresh. Yeah, now good. Same procedure. I want to go for one more EC2. Where this is not our requirement. There this one. Second EC2 I am entering. In second EC2, I may run directly shell script. I don't want to go all the experiments. Already you know it. First click on connect. There directly go to connect. I'm copying the script. There simply Control A, Control C, close this. There sudo -i, simply vi s.sh. There insert, right click, paste. Now escape. This happened already. I think these lines are not required, right? dd, escape dd, there even dd. This is only required. Escape, shift colon X. Now simply go for bash dot slash s.sh. Now, what was the problem? No such file or directory. What it is feeling is cd. I think till now, oh, here I didn't install anything, right? Which is the right way? This is the right way. vi s.sh full script installation is the right way. D. Now right click, paste our full script. Escape. Shift colon X. I felt that we got installed. Now it may work for us. It may take little time because of it wants to install. Now everything is fine. System restart also may happen or systemctl restart httpd. What happened? Systemctl restart httpd. Now take the IP and going to stop this. Okay. Okay. These things already we are doing. We did multiple times. Now this one also you may get output. Good. Now we are going to create target group. You know how to create a target group? How to create a target group. Where I am going to click on target group. Target group. See, click on target group. See, you may ask me, can I create a target group with IPs? Yes, that's what I said, right? Maybe last class we worked with instances. Instances is very common thing. Go to IP address, IP address. Now it is the here you want to work with NLB or maybe ALB. NLB. That's why you need to go with TCP. Go with TCP. Remaining things are common. Their IP, IP address, IP address. Click on next. Click on next. There I didn't provide name. NLB, NLB TG. NLB TG. Click on next. See, it is asking where VPC, already we are using default VPC. Maybe in future classes, maybe tomorrow we may work with this. There, see, this is the special thing. Enter an IPv4 address from a VPC subnet. VPC subnet. What does it mean? Your instance private IP is required here. Your instance private IP is. And now quickly guide me. There I am taking this one. There, here I am there. I am going to right click, go to duplicate tab. Here I am going to enter into EC2. First tell me, first one private IP I wanted. What is the first one private IP? This one I copied. 172.31.19. You may check it here where I am going. 172.31. That means this is a thing but network ID. Network ID. Same network ID. My IP is there in the sense it is there. Check it. Is it okay for you? Now add IPv4 address. Why I need to go for one more? How many instances are there? Two. One more EC2 instance. There I am going to second one. There I am taking second one private IP. Second one private IP. Where should I add? Here you need to add Control B. Control. Now include as pending below. Include as pending below. See, till now these are pending, not used by anyone. When it is usable, when you create a load balancer, then only it is usable. Create target group. Target group will be created. Now, healthy is 0, unhealthy is 0, only two targets are there. Here, Vishwa, any doubt regarding this? What I did? I worked with IPs. IPs. That to which IPs I use, public IP or private IP? Private IP. You may ask, why don't you use public IP? Public IPs may change, right? Public IPs may change. That was the problem. If you feel it won't change, then you go for public IPs also. That too possible. When it is possible, if you convert into EIP. I'll show you second demo with EIP. Second demo with EIP. Now what to do? Click on load balancer. Click on load balancer. Which load balancer you want to create? You want to create? That is the NLP. See, in NLP, the main thing is, see, network load balancers are capable of handling millions of requests per second securely while while maintaining ultra low latency. Ultra low latency. This is a very, very important. And also, one more point is there, maybe based on the one more point, application, I'll show you that point also. Powerful point. IP address for your application operating at, this is the important thing. This is operating at connection level. This is operating at request level. These 2 points you must memorize in interview level. Application load balancer operating at the request level. What does it mean? End users are requesting. Based on the request, how many requests are coming to our EC2 instance? We can trace it. We can trace it. Here, this is the connection level. This is the connection level. One connection. Say dish connection is there, right? I am having one house, four TVs. I may take one connection only. I can connect it to multiple TVs. Maybe nowadays we are taking one internet connection. Maybe multiple people are using same processor through Wi-Fi like that. That's why this is the powerful. It can handle millions of requests. This you need to remember. And also they given the protocols observed based on the TCP, based on the UDP, based on the VLS. And also they given VPC. Now at least you are understanding why they given the word VPC. Under the VPC, I use that IP address, right? Even you can use that subnets also. Even you can use that subnet also. Okay, maybe that too also if you want it, we can practice that one also. Anyway, click on create. Click on create. Now good to go for NLP. 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 Today I am giving like that. They're internet facing. If you want to give outside the access, you need to go with their VPC is default only. We don't know where it will create load balancer. See, that's why we may give access to this is the multiple availability zones. Multiple, these are all public subnets. See, load balancer will create on public subnet or will create on private subnet. This is the interview question. 100% load balancers will create a public subnet only. These are the three subnets. On any one subnet, our load balancer will create. This is the default only. This is the default only. Here TCP 80. Because of if you take NLP, by default will come TCP. What is the target here? This is the NLP teaching. Now remaining things are very common. Am I doing any special thing? Any special thing? There I selected NLP, right? One special thing I want to explain. See, assigned by AWS. See, the front end IPv4 address of the load balancer in the selected availability zone. Who is assigning IP for you? Who is assigning IP for this? Assigned by AWS. This is the default one. In ALB, you may able to see this option only. If you want it, we'll see again. In NLP, two options are there now. One is which one? Assigned by AWS. See, what was the problem assigned by AWS? IP may change. That is our feeling. Maybe they will also tell. Sometimes IPs will change. You feel you don't want to change. The technical word they are using whitelist. What does it meaning of whitelist? They want to fix one IP. They want to give access to IP. Even there, if you go for google.com, nslookup google.com, you may see one IP, right? Public IP. Everybody respond. Public IP. If they want to whitelist, what they are generally whitelisting 8.8.8.8. You may check it 8.8.8.8. You may go to new tab, and the browser new tab directly type 8.8.8. What you may get, maybe sometimes you may press enter, are able to see maybe Google homepage, right? Everybody check it, at least everybody check it, are able to get Google website. If you use 8.8.8.8, what does it mean? That is the whitelisted IP address. Whitelisted IP address throughout the world, not our India. Anywhere in the anywhere in the world, they can able to access. They fixed that one. They fixed that one. If you want to fix, just now I'll show you, or maybe in the next example we'll see this one. Monica, you tell me. You want to see now? I'll go and create which one? Elastic IP. Once you create Elastic IP, then only this will enable. Otherwise, it won't enable it. Is it okay for you? Till now, I didn't create any Elastic IP. Now try to remember. Here, how many zones we are using here? There are three different zones, right? Availability zones. Three Elastic IPs you need to create. Three Elastic IPs you need to create. Now, good to go. Click on here. Remaining things are very common. Now, create load balance. Interview wise, what you need to explain? Their AWS may provide IP address for application load balancer in NLB. If you want it, we can work with our own elastic IPs. Those are the static IPs for whitelisting those IPs. Now good to go. I think is it creating right? Now load balancer. We need to wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Meanwhile, if any doubt, ask me. Now in a refresh. Today evening we may work with auto scaling groups now. Auto scaling maybe take 2 sessions. Concept is very simple. There are plenty of options are there. We may try with those. I think you are understanding. I am teaching administration level, ma. Anyone say, sir, we don't need these many things. I'll move very simple way based on your request only. If I give less, your feeling is what? Okay, maybe high level sorry teaching. That's why I'm going multiple options. You may feel, sir, this is heavy for me. Maybe I may reduce the content. Or if you feel, no problem, we may learn. Maybe clearly, this is good idea, good way to learn. Now refresh. If you want to work with use cases, these options are mandate. If you want to go with interview questions, these things are not necessary. Yeah, got active. Once you got active, what will you do? You will go and check first target group. That is the important thing. Click on target. Yesterday also I have seen. Refresh it first. Till now I didn't get. Till now it is showing. Yeah, now coming. Good. One more. There I may refresh quickly. What may happening? Yeah, now two are healthy, right? You need to check like this. There one more interview question is there. Just I'll show you what is the one more interview question here. I'm in the target group, right? This is the regular question they're asking. Regular question. Go to actions. Where is that action? I am in target only purely. NLPTG only. NLPTG. You need to go with edit option. There, where attribute. In attributes, this is the regular question. I don't know. They're regularly asking. See, stickiness. Are you observing stickiness? Stickiness. See, target selection configuration. There you may read this area. What you understood, try to respond now. You may observe this area for maybe 30 seconds. Try to respond with me. What is the use of maybe stickiness? Anyone? Shall I go with one use case for understanding stickiness? See, we are using load balancer concept, right? We are using load balancer concept. If I refresh, what you may get, ma? Their output is changing or not? Yes or no? Why
Yes.
output is changing? Why output is changing? Our load balancer is hitting, is targeting maybe first EC2 instance for first second. For second refreshing, it may go for same EC2 or maybe other EC2. Who knows? No one knows. You got the clarity? Vishwa, you got it or not?
Yes, sir.
మనం లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ నుంచి రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తే ఆ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఎవరికి వెళ్ళొచ్చు? ఎనీ వన్ EC2. సరే సెకండ్ టైం రిఫ్రెష్ చేస్తే మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుంది? ఎదురు మేబీ సేమ్ ఆర్ మేబీ సమ్ అదర్. ఇఫ్ అవుట్పుట్ చేంజింగ్ మీన్స్ request is going to simply request is context switching. Are you agree with me? I want to fix my request. I want to fix my request. You may ask me, in which scenarios we will go for stickiness? In which scenarios we will go for stickiness? Assume I'm maybe this concept I'm giving in Telugu only. You are writing online examination. మా ఆన్లైన్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్కి వన్స్ యూ ఎంటర్ ఇంటూ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ ఇట్ మే మెయింటైన్ వన్ సెషన్. ఆర్ అగ్రీ విత్ మీ ఎవ్రీబడి? How many minutes may be session in general session duration? Maybe according to examination. Maybe I am talking about examination wise. My examination 2 hours. 2 hour session, you may get the same thing or maybe you may move to context switch. Same question paper, same environment, same look and feel. You want to get it automatically, maybe context switching will happen. Is it needed or not needed at that time? Context switching is not needed. I want to get very fixed amount of questions, fixed look and feel. Internally also, no need to switch. You may ask, if switches, what happens? If switches, what happens? It may again ask user ID password. You need to log in. You need to log in again and again. This is the use case. Maybe they given use case. If someone is using one application, maybe every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, again and again it is asking user ID password. What will you do? How to handle this concept? Simply the answer is you need to go and enter into attribute section. You need to select stickiness is on. Stickiness is on means you want to get fixed area to access. Only your application load balancer will go and interact with only one EC2. It won't apply context switching. It won't apply context switching. Then only you go for which concept? Stickiness. Maybe I may apply stickiness, you may understand. First, I don't apply stickiness, then only I can apply. First, anyway, which is created, go into load balancer, then you can understand. Then only I can apply. Otherwise, there is no, you may not get effective feel. Click on NLB. And they tell me their DNS record, right? This is the A record. A record. Why they are calling A record? Somewhere I explained ma. Why they are calling A record? Any reason for they are calling A record? This is the DNS name. They are calling as which record? A record. Is there any reason for telling A record? Anyone having any idea? What it tells, what it represents. You are working with IPv4 address only. That is only the representing this. Is it okay for you? You may ask me, sir, when shall I go for 4A record? A 4A record. If you want to work with IoT, Internet of Things, then only you go for 4A record. Is it okay for you? Here also IPv6 is there, right? If you want to work with, you can work with. Okay, is it clear for you? A record representing IPv4 address. Now just now I took IPv4 only, I copy pasted. Good. Take this one. Even I am after getting output, I am providing for you. You may check it. Yes, refresh. Even you may feel, ma, I am providing this one, ma. you are getting only 148 or other than this are not first confirm me. In NLP, minimum it may take 1 minute for context switching because of it is taking millions of requests, right? That is in ALB based on the request, in NLP based on the connection, Anyway, I am providing for you first. You will also check it. What happened? Now paste it over here. You may trace it. Same output are getting different output you are getting. I may leave for 10 seconds or maybe 1 minute. Then only if I refresh, I may get different type. See, for me, 19.148. For you also same thing or maybe refreshing with different output or let me know. See, for me, I got 209. You may refresh. You may getting same
Yes,
thing
sir.
or
I
not.
got 209.
Okay. Maybe old people means 10 seconds back people, they got 148. I think here Ganesh got 148. You and me got
Again, now
209.
I'm getting 148.
Yeah, 148. Even for me also, one. Here context switching is happening or not? That I am expecting from you. If you say yes, context switching means what? Output is changing. Output is changing or not? But some cases, I don't want to get a different output. I want to get fixed. At that time, shall I go for load balancer? What shall I do? Already I explained. Where should I move? In the load balancer, in the target group. In the target group, click on target, go to attributes. You need to edit. Within the edit, there you may see stickiness. Stickiness is turned on. Stickiness is turned on. Once I turn on, save changes. Now from hereafter, you may refresh. It may change or not tell me. Maybe I'm waiting for 2 minutes. Within the 2 minutes, anyone will say, sir, output got changed. According to me, output never change. According to me, output never change. Maybe it may for enabling, it may take for 10 to 30 seconds. After enabling, you may try. You may try. Even still not enabled. Stickiness is taking time. Even sometimes it may take for 5 minutes also. Which ones? For enabling stickiness. For enabling stickiness. Maybe because of I may continue this maybe application for at least 15 more minutes. After 2 minutes, everybody will try. After 2 to 3 minutes, once again you may try. Here, see now for me also changing. Please observe. After once it is enabled properly, it never context switch. It never context switch. If you don't want to context switch, then only you can go and configure stickiness. Then only you can go and configure stickiness. Is it clear for you? Now I may extend 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. For which one shall I show? Elastic IP. Elastic IP. Shall we move on to elastic concept? Shall I move on? I may move on to Elastic IP concept. If you want to work with Elastic IP concept, their target group is sufficient. Target group is sufficient. Same target only I will take it. Maybe I may continue with target group. First click on load balancer. I may remove this load balancer. I may remove this load balancer. Or shall I go with another load balancer? Maybe I may leave this one also. I may creating one more load balancer. Before going to this, I may want to create EIP, right? Two elastic IPs I may create. Quickly guide me. Click on allocate elastic IP. The allocate elastic IP. There allocate. And one more elastic IP. Allocate elastic IP. Elastic IP. there allocate. Okay, is it okay? Two elastic IPs are there. Refresh it. You may able to see two elastic IPs. You may not see properly. Now refresh. Only one is looking. Now two are visible, right? Two are visible. Now, okay, good. Good. This elastic IP is assigning to EC2 I think two EC2 instances are there, right? Are agree with me? How can I assign? Select first one. Select first one. Go for assigns their associate elastic IP address. Associate, or else I may not give to, we may try another way. First cancel it. I am not attaching, but we are having two elastic IPs. I am going to click on load balancer. There create one more load balancer. There I am going to work with NLP. Now NLP, NLP, that's all. Their internet facing availability zones default only for first one. See, in previous scenario, it didn't till not enabled. In previous scenario, only it got take this one. Even if you try for this also, it can't. Here now see, in previous scenario, it is disabled, but you may able to see, but not highlighted. Now it is highlighting, right? Now check it. It is expecting IP address. Say, specify an elastic IP address. See, are able to see two elastic IPs only. Just now we created, right? Anyone give to this? Good. Now take second one and assign second elastic IP. Second elastic IP. I think this is the right one. For first one, 246. For second one, 120. Remaining things are very common. Now select target group. Select target group. Oh, target is not there. I think that is assigned to other one, right? That is create target group. One more target. One more target. One more target with. Now you may take instances also, no problem. Instances also, no problem. There with the help of elastic IPs. Shall I go with IP address or shall I go with instances only? Anyone? IP address means there we can paste IP address. There we can take IP address. Anyway, I'm going with instances. Instances. There TCP/IP. This is very common. No change. Their naming convention. Their NLB TG1 target group 1. Target group 1. Now select this. They're including as below. Now create target. Create target. This target I am utilize here. Target is finished. Yes. Target is finished. Go to create. There I may refresh. I am able to see NLB TG1. This is correct only. NLB, maybe the spelling mistake, leave about this. Now I am not wrong. Everything is fine. Simply create load balancer. Now again it may take, it is provisioning. It is provisioning. This is different A record, ma. This is different A record. You may check it. Maybe previous one I provided for you. There see the numbers. See the numbers. There I am providing this one also. After 1 minute, we may work with this. See there in the hexadecimal format, you may see there 2FE, here is a 0C8, 0C8. Go to load balancers, NLB is provisioning. ALB works based on the request, NLB works based on the connection. Which provides high performance, NLB provides high performance. For web application, this is not suitable. Even one more GLP is there, we discussed it, right? GLP is purely paid service. Configure more and more things. In MNC level only, they may use GLB and also IoT. IoT. And also, if you want to work with high level security, just like banking applications, at that time, if you want to configure effective firewalls, then only you can go for gateway load balancer. As a with the general account, we can't work with GLB. If anyone having company account, we can work with what they will tell company people. Without my orders, you won't create any resource. Again, that is the problem. Their facilities are there, we won't touch, but here no facilities, we can't create. That is the problem. Anyway, refresh. Here one more option is there. This one I tried yesterday night. See, this is the trust stores. This is very powerful concept. Monthly, we need to pay $400 or maybe minimum $40. Minimum 40 monthly if you want to work with that option. If anyone is interested, anyone having own account, you may tell me. There, what will you do? You may create ACM, right? Yesterday we worked with ACM. What is ACM? AWS Certificate Manager. Now in ACM, we created public certificate, a private certificate. Anyone can quick response. In ACM, we created public certificates. Why we need to create public certificates? If you want to, what about provide access to our web applications? Any e-commerce related applications, if you want to give access to with the trusted, with the key symbol, with the HTTPS, you must create public ACMs. When you go for private, internally, company level, say I'm having 100 branches, all the branches internal communication, if you want to maintain high level security, then you go for private ACMs. Private ACMs. If you want to work with private ACMs per month, you need to pay $40. I may did an experiment. I tried to work with, but at the end I have seen per month $40. Then I stopped. Here also we can try it, we can enable it, but we must pay. Now anyway, I'm refreshing. I think this is active. After active, what I said. Anyway, first we may take the A record here. That A record I provided already, right? Everybody check it. Is it really working or not? It really working or not? Here you may refresh. No, that for that one stickiness is different. For this one stickiness is different. Maybe for I said right. It may take for changing. It may take for changing. Even say for me 148. What about for you, ma? Others?
Yes, sir,
Hello?
148.
148. Maybe within a while we may see the different output. Context switching will happen. See, application incoming request is redirecting to specific target. Target means EC2 instance. Target group means group of EC2 instances. Target group is physical or logical? Target group is logical. Target is look like physical. EC2 instance. Our feeling is virtual only. But according to target group wise, EC2 is physical, target is logical. Only our feeling, we are group of. Now refresh. Seema, for me output change. What about for you?
Yes, sir, changing, sir.
Yeah, good. Now I hope I given clear idea. If you refer, you may chat GPT, someone else, you may have any doubt, try to share it me. Maybe I may do experiment. Based on that, I'll give guidance. Okay, thank you. Till now we completed ALB and what about NLB? We never touch GLB. If you want to work with, what about one more classic load balancer? Nowadays, no one is using classic load balancer. That is deprecated. That is the classic load balancer is very simple. If you want it, I can show you example, or else you may try it. They never ask in interview. What will you tell? Classic load balancer is that is deprecated. Even in the maybe now, are you able to see classic load balancer? If you click on here, I hope you may check it once. You may click on load balancer. Even I have seen only two only, create three only I have seen. See, maybe at the bottom is there. There, see, classic load balancer. Simply they are telling what previous generation. Even they didn't highlight also. Just given one name. Why they giving like that? Maybe one company established in maybe 1960s. Those people may use this classic load balancer. They may slowly migrate to classic to some other load balancers. Here 90% people are going to work with. Why this is see lambda, this services is there, right? This represent EC2 like that. They are working with. Even maybe tomorrow, maybe it may take 2 to 3 days for our things only. Next, even I want to clearly explain what is that. I'll show you the concept. This one in EC2. Here also CloudWatch is very important thing this auto scaling groups also require CloudWatch. If you feel, sir, give me little clarification, very effective about CloudWatch. First, we may enter into CloudWatch service. Then I may move on to auto scaling group. That is your wish, or else directly wherever concept demands, that directly we can enter into CloudWatch. We can create one alarm. We can attach to our EC2 instance. That also we can do it. Maybe based on your request, I may enter into CloudWatch. CloudWatch will take at least 1 or 2 sessions. Then again, if I enter into auto scaling, you may get 100% clarity. See, without entering at that also, wherever concept demand, there I can create it. I may show you that options. You want to see more and more options, you will enter into that specific resource. That is my intention. Anyway, based on the demand, or maybe at that time also, I may try to explain those things. Okay, thank you. Here I'm winding. Remaining things we'll see today evening. Maybe anyone check for stickiness, for first one stickiness. Stickiness is working or not. First, I given first year record, right? First year record, check it. Is it really working or not? Everybody having first year record, right? I hope now it may be enabled properly. Have you checked, Is it changing or not context switching?
Not switching, sir. Getting
Not
only to
switching.
not line. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That means concept is working. See there in examination wise, gateway load balancer supports Genew protocol. They are partially virtual application that supports. This is the protocol. Genew protocol that they are using for their firewalls and security for that purpose only. Mainly it is used for IoT, Internet of Things. IoT, Internet of Things. Whenever Internet of Things, you must use IPv6 only. Yeah. Internet of Things will not use with IPv4, will use with IPv6. Please try to remember. And maybe in interview they may ask, have you worked with the GLB? Maybe you may tell, till now I didn't get chance to work with GLB. We work with the majority of the time ALB. In some cases we used NLB. What is the some case means? Wherever TCP required, then you go for TCP and TLS requests. Maybe we won't tell UDP. UDP is what I said for image processing. For maybe if you feel unimportant, or if you feel maybe huge loads. Huge loads means graphics is very high, right? That means audio, video streaming, you may go with UDP only. Audio, video streaming, you may go with UDP only. UDP is less reliable, TCP is more reliable. Okay, thank you. We'll meet at 6 p.m.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
హలో. అవునా? ఎక్కడున్నారు? కొంచెం ముందుకొచ్చాను అంటే